Tantor Audio, a division of Recorded Books, presents Kiss Me Goodnight in Rome by Gina Azzi. Narrated by Stephanie Wyles and Chris Chambers. August. Prologue. Mia. What about this? I ask my friends, smoothing my hands over my hips. Maura, Lila, and Emma lounge around my bedroom in New York, assessing my wardrobe and offering advice. I study my reflection, biting my lip. The dress is black, knee-length with a square neckline and thick straps. It's classy yet understated. I wore it to the junior-senior dance showcase during my sophomore year at McShane University. Lila tosses her long blonde waves over her shoulder, her eyes crinkling. You're kidding me, right? What's wrong with it? Oh, geez, is the neckline too low? I tug it up higher. You look like you're going to a funeral. Emma points at me. Glancing at Maura, she nods. Epic fail. How the hell am I supposed to embrace the college pact if I can't even look the part? I've never stepped out of my comfort zone before, and after months of watching my life implode, I'm ready for a change. I need an adventure, an experience. Something to remind me that I'm going to be okay. Don't question Emma, Mia. She may not be right about everything, Lila says, blowing a kiss in Emma's direction. But when it comes to fashion, take her advice and run with it. Mia, you're going to Italy, the epicenter of fashion. Embrace it. Wear colors and try new things. Rome is not some stuffy ballet theater. Emma stands next to me. Squeezing my shoulder in the reflection of the mirror, she grins. It's everything. What does that even mean? Maura raises a sculpted eyebrow. It means that this? Emma indicates my black dress. Isn't going to cut it for Rome. Luckily, I brought some options. Nothing too crazy, she clarifies as I open my mouth to protest. Just a few staples. She moves to her overnight bag, pulling out an armful of clothing. Yes, Lila claps her hands. This is perfect for the pact, Mia. Lila takes some articles of clothing from Emma, spreading them out on my bed. You promised, she adds, as if I could forget an agreement I made only hours ago. Date tall, dark, and handsomes. Maura rolls her eyes as she references Lila's favorite topic, boys. Obviously, and have an epic senior year. Being adventurous, embracing the moment, making sure we have no regrets. Lila summarizes. We all agreed. We did all agree. We made a pact to have a wild, adventurous, exciting senior year. Stepping out of our comfort zones, pushing the envelope, bending the rules. We raised our glasses and drank to this new journey. Except I'm the ultimate rule follower, and the thought of being wild gives me hives. The fear of moving to Rome tomorrow morning for my study abroad is thick in my throat, causing my tongue to stick. Thoughts ricochet in my mind, rendering me unable to respond to Emma's fashion suggestions as she holds up her basic staples, or meet Lila's eyes as she chatters about Italian men and Ferraris. Except I need this pact. I need this change. For too long, I've been stuck. Now I'm 21 years old and I don't know how to flirt, mingle, and make small talk. I have no clue how to fill my time after so many years adhering to my strict ballet schedule. I've never traded study sessions in the library for nights out with the girls. I understand discipline, dedication, and organization. Without my friends, without ballet and the familiarity of McShane's campus, I'm not sure I know how to be. But God, do I want to. Maura offers a sympathetic smile. I'm really proud of you for doing this, for being brave. And I know your mom is looking down on you, smiling that you're taking this trip. Trust me, it's going to be worth it. An unexpected swell of emotion bubbles in my throat. I can do this. I can be a person who learns how to have free time and enjoy it. Can't I? And your black dress is practical, Mora adds. Thanks. My fingers fidget over the lines of my dress. In the mirror, my straight brown hair falls limply to my shoulders. Sucking in my stomach, it barely moves. My thick, fleshy thighs expand before my eyes. So gross. My face is pasty pale with two dull, void eyes staring back. All sparkle vanished after I lost ballet, which snuffed out my future dreams and shattered my heart. Closing my eyes so I don't have to stare at all my imperfections simultaneously, I count to 10. But when I open them, my bland expression, bloated stomach, and boring black dress are still there. Yes, I need this. It's time for a change. A life makeover. It's the new you, Emma exclaims, reading my thoughts. She unzips the back of my dress and it slides down my body, pulling around my feet like a waterfall. Seriously, Mia, if I had your figure, I would definitely flaunt it a bit more. You're one of the lucky ones. Everything looks amazing on you. So do us thicker girls a favor and slut it up a bit. Here, put this one on. She hands me a short olive green sweater dress. I stole it from my sister, so there's a tiny chance it will actually fit you and not just hang off your limbs. Pulling the dress over my head, I smooth it down my frame. Pair it with tights and these boots. Emma holds up a pair of brown leather boots with a chunky heel. They're comfy. Swear it. She tosses the boots into my open suitcase. Oh, you are going to turn heads and break hearts, Mia Petrella, Lila shouts, picking up a bottle of wine she deposited on my desk hours ago. Digging into her purse, her hand exits with a corkscrew. Opening the bottle, she takes a long swig and passes it to me. I bet you even lose your virginity. Rolling my eyes, I lift a hand to stop my friends before they can launch into... It's not that there's anything wrong with being a virgin, Emma says slowly. Not at all. It's just, who could be better than an Italian for her first time? Lila asks as if there is no possible comparison. True, Emma agrees. Mora swipes the bottle from my hand and chugs. Her newly discovered appreciation for wine, or alcohol in general, is evident when she smacks her lips. I'm kind of jealous you're going to drink this nectar from the gods like the rest of us drink water. If you do decide to cash in your V card, make sure you drink several bottles first. Mora? Emma tugs on Mora's long curly hair and shakes her head. Looking at me, she grins. She's exaggerating. While the first time may be uncomfortable, it's not like excruciatingly painful. Guys, it's fine. Honestly, I need this. The pact, the adventure, the hot guys. I'm turning over a new leaf. Mia Petrella, the ballerina, is done. It's time to invent a new me. Hell yeah, girl. You are going to slay. I would do the first man who called me Bella. Lila places her hand over her heart. You look hot. I like this color on you. There's more. Emma holds up a pile of sweaters, depositing them in my suitcase. Rome is going to be amazing. Think of all the sexy Italian men you're going to meet. I bet they're all tall, dark, and handsome. Lila sighs, twirling around my bedroom. I never thought I'd say this lie, but I'm ready to meet them all. I hold up the wine bottle, tip it back, and take a large gulp. Liquid courage. I'm going to embrace this. Ciao a Roma.
1. Lorenzo. Sleek, fast, fierce. My brand new baby, a Maserati Gran Turismo, rips to life as sweat beads along my hairline. Narrowing my gaze on the finish line, I clench the steering wheel. ignoring the flash of yellow that hovers in my peripheral vision. Come on, Enzo. You got this. Saliva pools in my mouth, my body tensing, my mind momentarily blank as I cross the finish line. Beautiful women, clad in skimpy crop tops and tiny shorts, drape across the hood of my car as I come to a stop. That's when my thoughts come barreling back, tripping over each other for my attention. Did I win? Did I lose my edge? Could I qualify for the F1 circuit again? My body hums with adrenaline, my heart rate spiking as I look around, wild for confirmation. Did I fucking win? It's not about the money. I don't need it. Nor do I need the props and the credit. Nope. I need to know, for myself, that I still own this sport. That I haven't gone soft. That I can still beat out the competition. And while this isn't the professional circuit I'm used to, I'll race digs all night, every night, and beat all these fuckers. Until I'm racing for real again. You won! My best friend Sandro pulls open my car door, looking over his shoulder. Carabinieri have been tipped off. We need to go. He hustles me out of my car. Oh, hell yeah. I glance skyward, sending up a silent thank you. Enzo, you can't get arrested again. The seriousness of Sandro's tone sobers me. Go with Alessandra. She'll take care of you. He flips his chin toward a slamming brunette with bright hazel eyes. Nodding, I toss him my car keys, knowing he'll sort out my mess. We've been friends a long time, more like brothers. And if Sandro is telling me I need to hustle, then I need to leave. Sweet race, Enzo. Alessandra purrs, biting the corner of her mouth. What are you doing tonight? You. She quirks an eyebrow, trailing a finger along my chest, down my stomach, her hand gripping my belt. The corners of my mouth curl into a grin. Isn't she beautiful? Sure, too much makeup and dressed to garner the attention of every male in a 30-kilometer radius, but beautiful. Curves and dips in all the right places, stunning eyes, perfect tits, and, the best part of all, no interest in small talk. I need to get lost. Your place or mine? Mine. Va bene. You drive. I palm the swell of her ass as she leads me toward her car. In the distance, sirens ring out. Damn police. Who tipped them off this time? Sandro's right. I can't get arrested again. Last time nearly broke Mama's heart. You were really great tonight. Alessandra flips the ignition of her ride, pulling onto a side street in the opposite direction of sirens and flashing lights. This Stronzo don't stand a chance against you, an F1 driver. Not doing that anymore, babe. You'll be back, Enzo. Yeah? What makes you so sure? My tone is sharper than I intend, and I hate that I'm desperate for her words, desperate for reassurance that I'll race again, even from a woman I'll never see again after tonight. You're too ambitious. And arrogant. Barking out a laugh, I nod. Pull over. A ghost of a smile shadows her mouth as she parks on a side street. Her lips are painted Ferrari red, her eyes already hooded. Swiping her tongue along her bottom lip, she turns to face me. Slowly, she crosses her arms and lifts her tiny shirt over her head. Her breasts spill out, full and heavy, two pert nipples staring at me like headlights. Like what you see, she teases. Stop talking. I palm her left breast, gripping her waist with my right hand, and pulling her forward until she straddles me in the passenger seat. Lowering the seat, I lean back as she grinds into me, her long hair falling forward like a curtain. You won't forget this, Enzo. You won't forget me, she whispers, dipping her head, her fingers flicking open the button on my jeans. But I've already forgotten her name. Instead, I hold on to the sensations rolling through my body, focus on the physical, and let her finish my night off on a high. Lorenzo Barca! Loud. Too loud. Why so much shouting after such an incredible night? What the hell? I shout, bolting up in my bed, as cold water shocks my system. That feels like ice. It should. It's ice water. Mamma crosses her arms, glaring at me. Buongiorno, Mamma. It's not a very good morning, Lorenzo. Do you know why? I shake my head, my stomach sinking, because I have a few guesses. Captain Dino Frio just left. I wince. Street racing, again. You know better. Why are you doing this to me? Your papa passed only 6 months ago, and if he knew what you were putting me through, he would roll over in his grave. Mamma, I don't want to hear it. It's my fault. I've coddled you. I've been too soft on you, and I should have been stricter. Mamma, I know losing Papa devastated you. It's devastated all of us. But this, Lorenzo... She holds her hands out wide, her Italian taking on the dialect of her childhood. The drunk driving, the reckless partying, all the women. This is why you lost your qualifying races. This is why you are not competing on the F1 circuit this year. This is on you. Her words rattle around my head like ping-pong balls. She's right. It is my fault that I lost my career. I only have myself to blame. Anger unravels in my blood, traveling through my veins like smoke. All I need is one word, one look, to spark that match that will initiate a wildfire. Mamma holds up a hand, halting my outburst. You're lucky it was Captain Dino Frio, and he's looking the other way. But you need to change your ways. And so, I will help you. Starting today, you will begin working at Angelina's. Groaning, I flop back onto my bed, screwing my eyes closed. 5 or 6 shifts a week, depending on how busy we are. Although, I anticipate full tables now that the academic year is beginning. You know Angelina's is a favorite study spot for the foreign exchange students, so maybe even 7 shifts a week. It's time for you to start taking part in the family's business. I'll see you there for lunch. Bring an apron. My bedroom door slams behind her. Scrubbing a hand over my face, the scruff lining my jaw prickles my fingers. Sighing, I shake my head to clear it and stand up, my stomach revolting. Took too many shots after I screwed Alessandra. The prodigal son returns. My sister's voice is laced with sarcasm. What do you want, Claudia? Good morning to you too. She smiles sweetly from my doorway, a new Valentino purse hanging off her wrist as she studies her manicure. Glancing up, she winces. You look awful. I'm hungover. Out with Sandro? I nod. After a dig last night, we hit some bars. Ended up at a casino in Sanremo. It's amazing you're still alive sometimes. I won. I figure. That's why I didn't ask. I gesture for my sister to leave and she chuckles. What are you still doing here? Don't you have a party to plan or whatever it is you do with your time? I ask after the beat. A frown twists Claudia's lips. This was a stupid idea, she murmurs to herself, backing out of my room. Claudia, wait. I pinch the bridge of my nose for patience. What's going on? She glares at me for a long moment before sighing. I heard Mama on the phone with Zio Benito. My head snaps up, my eyes boring into hers. Are you sure? She nods. 100% sure. Yes. This is bad, isn't it? My heart thumps in my ears, causing the nausea in my stomach to intensify. Anything to do with Zio Benito is bad news. Always. Real bad. Has Giuseppe or Raffaello or anyone mentioned anything when you met with him? Claudia asks, referencing Papa's accountant and lawyer. Squinting, I try and recall our recent conversations. There was something about ledgers being fudged, inflation, and... Damn, I need to stop inhaling the Negronis before business meetings. I shrug. Just ask around, okay? Claudia worries her bottom lip between her teeth, and I nod, softening toward her. When did things grow so hostile between us? Sure, Claudia. Good luck at Angelina's. It won't be too bad with all the study abroad girls arriving. Snorting, I nod. Small miracles. I guess so. Walking into Angelina's kitchen before the lunch service, Mama glances up from her station of chopping vegetables. Ciao, caro, she greets me. You're early? Mama. I drop a kiss to her cheek. Patting my face, she turns back to her work, but not before I note the exhaustion that hugs her blue eyes and wisps of grey hair that escape her bun. Guilt churns in my stomach, and I bite back the harsh complaints on my tongue. Blowing out a breath, I reach around Mama, don a clean apron, and chop tomatoes. Soon, we're chopping in unison. Like old times, no? You used to be a good little helper, Lorenzo. Simona, our hostess, breezes into the kitchen, avoiding my gaze, but speaking to me from the corner of her mouth. The table of women on the patio would like a bottle of red wine. Got it. Red stains her cheeks as she cuts Mama a look and darts out of the kitchen. Don't kiss any more of my girls, Lorenzo. I can't keep training new ones. And Simona, she is good at her job. Snorting, I hold my palms up to Mama, but she shakes her head and focuses on the vegetables. Simona and I slept together a month ago. It was a one-night thing. Too much wine. She had just broken up with some stronzo. I was bored. Still, her blushing bride routine whenever she sees me is entertaining. Grabbing a bottle of our house red, made at our family vineyard in Tuscany, I stack some glasses and head out to the patio. Lorenzo, Mama's voice stops me. Help me with this restaurant. Help me rebuild it the way my father did. Work here because you want to, because you care about our family's legacy. I turn toward her, keeping my face impassive. Mama raises her eyebrows. Do this for me. Focus on family, on hard work. And next season, I bet you qualify again. You don't know that, Mama. You weren't in the right frame of mind last season. You still aren't. Come back to basics, Lorenzo. Come back to family, and you will see. Your fortune will change.
2. Mia. Emma was right. Rome is everything. The cobblestone streets, the scent of fresh pizza dough, the simultaneous existence of ancient ruins and modern technology surround me. So much culture and history and beauty packed into every step. I can't believe I'm really here. But here I am, standing in the center of a large piazza, Campo dei Fiori, looking up at a statue of Giordano Bruno, the free-thinking friar burned to death in 1600. Pulling out my cell phone to check the time, I grin at the slew of messages lighting up my screen. Dad.
Did you land yet? Message me when you're there. Be careful, Mia. Love you.
Emma. Buongiorno, bitch. Send me photos. Mora. Fave gelato? I'm awaiting an update. Lila. Miss you already. Any packed news, i.e., have you met an Italiano? Me, to everyone. I just arrived a few hours ago. Rome is amazing. I'm still waiting to meet my host family. Going to grab an espresso now. XO. Since I arrived in the middle of the day, my host parents, Gianluca and Paolo Franchetti, are at work. They left keys for me at the university so I could stow my luggage at the apartment before exploring Rome. Meandering down a side street, I pause at a cute restaurant with an outdoor patio. Angelina's. Sitting down at a table, I flip through the menu, scanning the incredible pizza and pasta dishes I'll never order.
Ciao.
His voice is husky, smooth but commanding, like a series of fouette turns. Glancing up, I freeze, because servers in America don't look like this guy. Hell, models don't look like him. Blue eyes the color of the Mediterranean Sea meet mine. He checks every box for one of Lila's tall, dark, and handsomes. Standing over 6 feet tall, his dark hair curls slightly behind his ears and over the collar of his shirt. His jawline is as sculpted as Michelangelo's David, with a slight shadow dusting his cheeks and chin. He's devilishly handsome, and I blush from his gaze alone. Except he's not smiling or winking or being charming at all. Instead, he's glaring at me, his eyes glacial, his jaw clenched. He may as well be carved from marble. A sigh falls from his full lips, irritated.
Cosa vorremmo ordinare?
He glances over his shoulder, his eyes zeroing in on a beautiful woman seated at another table, surrounded by her equally beautiful friends. She crosses one tanned leg over the other, her skirt riding up. He turns back to me, impatience rippling over his expression. My breath lodges in my throat, embarrassment crawling up my neck, threatening to choke me. What did he ask me? And why is he so angry to take my order? I know I don't look like the Victoria's Secret angel sitting at table 3, but I'm a perfectly nice...
What would you like to order?
He switches to English, his tone hard. My mouth falls open, but no words follow. Get it together, Mia. You want an espresso. Or a latte? Caffeine, you want caffeine. Lorenzo, another bottle of wine. The beauty queen raises an empty bottle and shakes it at him. Lorenzo turns away from me again, gesturing that he'll be a moment.
I'll be back. Figure out what you want.
He spits at me, turning to the other table. Chatting with the woman and her friends, his eyes dart back to me. Their Italian is too fast for me to catch, but all the girls laugh. Flirting. He's flirting with them at my expense. A pang stabs me in the chest as an unexpected wave of tears burns my eyes. They're laughing at me. I'm not pretty enough, skinny enough. Just not enough. My hands tremble from the rejection, the skin on my face suddenly itchy, pulled too tightly across my cheekbones. My heartbeat thumps in my ears, in my temples, blocking out the noise of the street, so all I can hear is Lorenzo's growl. Damn this man. Just 15 minutes ago, I was breathing in this city like I never had oxygen before, and now I want to suffocate. My humiliation morphs into anger as I watch him retreat back into the restaurant. I'm supposed to be living my best life, embracing a new beginning. This is not the way I want my first day of my new life to start. Standing from my table...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?